They don't just dominate the field and court, athletes can annihilate interviewers as well. Sports have no shortage of excellent players, but they also have a few better than professional comedians. From intentional non-answers to messing with reporters and everything in between, we have it all. Welcome to A Smooth 10. Curious as to who are the funniest athletes? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the top 10 sports' funniest interviews. 10. Russell Good Execution Westbrook. How Russell Westbrook kept a straight face after beating the Warriors during this entire interview is a miracle. Let's just say that he did a good job executing this interview. After watching this, the word execution will cease to feel like a real word. Of course, it all culminates in him admitting to the reporter that he just doesn't like him. But you have to admire Westbrook's side eyes and the way he carefully listens to every question, even long, elaborate ones, and ends up providing monotonic answers such as "it's good," and at least 6 instances when he answered with the words "good execution."
It was a good job. We did a great job executing.
Thank you, Ross.
9. Marshawn, I'm here so I won't get fined Lynch. You have to admire honesty when you come across it. Marshawn Lynch has it in spades. The running back held nothing back when, as he was interviewed, or should we say he held everything bad. His answer was pretty clear. I'm here so I won't be fined. Apparently, the NFL had threatened to fine Lynch if he didn't participate in Media Day, a hefty $500,000. You can't say he didn't participate. When his 4.5 minutes were up, Beast Mode got up and made himself scarce.
Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fined, so y'all can sit here and ask me all the questions y'all want to. I'm going to answer with the same answer, so.
8. Ilya Scared of Bears Bryzgalov. Write this down. Ilya Bryzgalov is not afraid of anything. Well, except for one thing. He's certainly not afraid of penguins. The only things that can trigger a fear response in him are bears in the forest.
I'm afraid that's bear, but bear in the forest.
To be perfectly clear, Bryzgalov was asked about the Pittsburgh Penguins. While reporters chuckled in amusement, he kept a straight-faced expression. Bears are scary. This interview also features him being asked if he would be disappointed if the Flyers lost the first round. He answered, I can't comment because we're not even playing yet, and adds, why do you start asking questions like this? 7. Allen Practice Iverson. Nearly 2 decades ago, Allen Iverson sat in front of dozens of reporters and said the word practice a total of 22 times. Record-breaking for sure. At the time, he was mourning the death of his best friend, Marshawn Lynch, and fighting with his coach, so he was fed up with these questions. When a reporter asked about practice rather than the actual game, he said, we sitting in here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. And he goes on.
And play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we're talking about practice.
6. Apollos, they had us in the first half, Hester. This little soundbite is something that even non-sport fans are well familiar with. It also doesn't technically belong to a full-on press conference or locker room interviewers. It's just high school student and football player Apollos Hester giving the all-time motivational and iconic quote, they had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie. He's, of course, referring to how his team made a comeback during the game. Besides the quote turning viral, it really is an inspiring speech, but it resulted in this, a spot guaranteed in Sports Interviews Hall of Fame and internet memes history.
The score was, we're going to finish hard, we're going to finish fast. Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not going to lie. They had us. We weren't defeated, but they had us.
5. Slava Medvedenko first ever interview. There can often be a language barrier between reporters and players sometimes, but Slava Medvedenko's first ever interview is iconic. His answers will forever haunt him. When he's asked about how he thinks his progress on improving his defense is going, he answers with the simple, yeah. That's one of the best moves you ever made, the reporter said. Slava answers, I just do. Truer words have never been spoken.
You've ever made?
I'm just did it and that's all.
4. Marshawn Lynch doesn't want to be interviewed. It comes across as no surprise to see Marshawn Lynch end up back here. Besides the I'm just here so I won't get fined quotes, He's also responsible for more stilted interviews. These include, but aren't limited to, the "I'm just thankful" interview and the one where he only answered with "yeah" and "maybe." You have to admire this man's dedication to his craft and his desire to thwart interviewers' bombardment of questions.
Yeah.
Anything else other than yeah today?
Yeah.
Thankful.
Talk about your performance in the second half of the big run.
I'm thankful.
3. Metta World Peace's non-answer about baby teeth. Athletes have the best ways of avoiding reporters' questions. When an LA Times reporter asked World Peace about his names, Ron Artest and Metta World Peace, and what veterans and rookies called him, he responded, but not to her question. He thanked Jesus for the gift of losing our teeth when we're babies because it would look weird if we had them when we're 30 years old. It would look super strange if we still had tiny teeth as adults.
If I lost my teeth like today and I'm 32, you know, and then my new teeth to grow back in.
2. Jerry D interviews Charles Barkley. When comedian and sports reporter Jerry D interviewed NBA Hall of Famer Charles Barkley, it made for some of the best quality TV you'll see in a while, evident by Barkley interrupting D mere seconds into the interview. The rest is full of challenges, barbs, witty insults, and more. At one point, Barkley tells him, "This ain't a strip joint for having a bunch of $1 bills." Some remarks about their heights are made and just who their scattered audience is there for. D even manages to make Barkley break his stoic expression and laugh a few times.
Trust me. I told you they didn't know who you were.
They know who I am.
They didn't know
Trust
who
me.
you were. I told
Buddy,
you.
who am I?
Just a guy.
Did you hear you say my name?
What?
Thank you very much.
Don't be asking your brother stuff.
That's not my brother.
Hey, don't be asking your brother
That's
stuff.
not my brother.
Hey, you can't ask your brother who you are. He lived with you your whole life.
Okay, this...
1. Kevin "Burnett" Garnett and Craig Sager. AKA the day Kevin Garnett was absolutely unhinged when talking to TNT's Craig Sager, may he rest in peace. In 2009, Garnett took special offense to Sager's salmon-colored jacket and didn't even try to hide his feelings. He only needed 10 to 15 seconds to annihilate Sager. He said, "Tonight, I am stressing. You take this outfit and you burn it." He also added, while grabbing Sager by the lapels on his suit, "I don't care if it's Versace or Saeed. I don't care. You take this home and you burn it. The shoes, too." And if he weren't clear enough the first couple of times, he made sure to leave no stone unturned. The red socks, which people can't see at home. Take all this. Handkerchief, lime thong, all that. Burn it. To drive the point home, burn it. Vaselina, kerosene, whatever. Burn it.
Fit home and you burn it. We don't want to see this. I know you don't double back with outfits. I've never seen you in an outfit twice, but you take this right here. I don't care if it's Versace, name brand. It costs
Saeed.
No, Saeed, I don't care. You take this and you burn it.
There's not any part I can keep?
No, nothing. So when you get done with this, you should be butt-ass naked. This should be burned.
And that's all for the top 10 sports' funniest interviews. From saying the same thing over and over again to telling Craig Sager to burn his outfit, which one made you laugh out loud? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to also leave us a like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that notifications button so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.